Did you finish the
Now,
sword?
hello, we are back, and not dead.
Wait.
Wow.
So, I believe
Wait.
we got our
I have the
recap.
Yes.
Did you finish it?
Yes, I finished
Gina,
it.
shut the fuck up!
I'm asking an important question.
Yes, I did.
Hammer, doing the goddamn recap.
Ooh.
Last time, we're freezing our asses off, and we fought some Yetis. After apparently Barry is now Dragon Ball Z-ing his spells because he thinks we're stupid.
What? What do you mean?
He yelled out hallucinatory terrain in the middle of a fucking snow
Dude, he was
wasteland.
He was trying to give you guys a warning.
Why would you think we wouldn't
No,
think
you
that
wouldn't.
lava's fake
Disadvantage
in the
or
middle
anything.
of the Arctic?
You would still have to do an intelligence roll. I wanted to like.
We wouldn't, because we're not enemies.
That's
Also,
partly on me not knowing how the spell works.
the wizard has an intelligence of 20. He knows lava is not in the
Okay.
fucking Arctic. Anyway,
The only party member who might have been confused is Salazar
yes,
and Luna.
Okay.
Salazar just starts flipping out.
after the fight with Yetis, very begrudgingly allowed a coat or something to be made out of the Yeti fur for him, because he didn't buy winter clothes before we left. So after that, we camped for the night. And if you think we're done with Barry being an asshole, we're not. After that, we set up camp, dome, then the other dome from the druid. And then, as per usual, Barry was offered some blankets and kept refusing them kind of snarkily. And Wilhelm sassed him. Barry sassed Wilhelm. And then Barry decided to, I don't remember how the delivery was, but it was something along the lines of basically outing Wilhelm for liking him and calling it a delusion that Wilhelm had. So what Wilhelm did is he decided to leave Leomund's tiny hut, forcing the party to sleep out in the snow just by campfire. A few of the party members talked to him saying, hey, we get it. It was Leo who said, hey, we get it. I totally understand. Don't leave the dome next time, because we do need that dome and we rely on you more than you think.
Yep.
Then, in the middle of the night...
And then I stabbed at Barry.
Yeah. Basically told Barry to shut the fuck up and that he needs to learn when to shut his mouth. And that he knows... that he definitely could have stopped, but he didn't. After that, we took watch with Leo and Gunter seeing a big form in the snow. And Gunter went after it in the form of a giant owl, and we found out later it was a frost troll, and the DM telling us not to go after it because we will surely die. That was just a warning. When Wilhelm woke up, he got a weird thing. This is I think I've only told some of you what happened during the whisper moment, so you'll get to hear it now. Sapphire showed up. Not in his head. It was a silhouette, mostly physical, if I remember properly. They had a little talk about whether Wilhelm is debating on leaving the party for a short while after last night. And she kind of gave him the talk on everything needs balance and that he needs to really think about this. And if he's going to leave, he needs to be careful on how he leaves. And she was also saying that just because the world has been giving him the shit hand, that he's due for some good shit to happen, which he doesn't really believe. But they talked, and then the party made their way to this small little town. That's where we're at. We're making our way.
Yep. If I remember, I believe you guys talked about outside of the game potentially splitting up, or at least bringing it up. Since you guys are, because it is in the mid.
What?
Divergent.
Yeah, but now you're forgetting something. We don't have a barbarian anymore. It's not an even split.
No, it is because last time
No,
it was
it is
11.
now an even split.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Hold on. Let me get the fucking thing out. Leah can explain it, because I have to fucking write down who's going where.
Wait, what are we
if
doing?
that-
I
if
was-
that-
Wait, are we actually splitting the fucking party?
Hold on.
Shut up! Let her explain.
Well, I first have a question for Crystal,
Yes.
and that's: are we retconning even going to the mountain? Are we still going to the mountain?
You are still going to the mountain. I have figured it out, the
Okay.
situation, because I have some stuff to
Okay.
help do some filler. Also, in context,
Cool.
I will say, Rook left the party
Yeah,
when you were at
filler.
the initial town in explaining that he's not meant to be here. Like,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's retconning, so he's not in the party.
Alrighty.
But he still existed.
Okay.
Do I read the sword now?
You let Leah continue real first.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna say how I felt. I have talked to other party members and know that some of you also feel the same way that I have in regards to RPing in this large fucking party. That it feels like the characters are all, for the most part, at sort of like a stalemate with each other, because it's really hard to RP with each other because there's 10 people in the party.
Yeah.
Yes.
And some of us feel that when we are RPing just either one-on-one or there's 3 of us doing it, we feel sort of guilty that everyone else isn't a part of that and doesn't get to RP, and they sort of feel like they're taking something away from the rest of the party. This is not necessarily true, but I know a lot of us feel this way, that we feel like we don't want to engage in RP
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, but if I do this, then other people won't get to. So I brought it up to Crystal and a few others that maybe splitting the party for a little while, this is not like permanent, but splitting the party for a little while might be beneficial for strengthening bonds between certain characters.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And there is sort of a spot narratively that this kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
In that Wilhelm has his little like side quest where he wants to go punch someone in the face in that village place on the way to the mountain.
Yeah. I will say, because this is my decision, and also due to the recent events of us losing a player, this is going to be a 1-session thing for now. However, right after it, we're still going to do the full split, because I'm going to bring up another quest for you guys to embark on, and you have to separate. So you guys, we would have the official full set. We will have every other session switching between the groups, most likely. Just for consistency's sake, and so then people who aren't in the group don't have to worry, and they can do other things like, I don't know, dates or something, depending on who's in the group. And I did have this plan for later on after you did get all the artifacts, where you guys would have had to split into 2 groups, maybe more, depending on what you guys decided. But this was considered.
I have a question.
Yes.
So it's basically just off and on splitting and reuniting the party at
Yes.
certain points.
Yes. We will be doing
Like
that.
what we
And
did,
I will.
Essentially, there's a party A and a party B now.
Yeah.
Is it like what we did with Sparrow, where we go on separate missions and then rejoin, have a stint where we're all in one group, then split
Yeah.
again?
Essentially, but there will be
Okay.
there will be like couple sessions where you guys are together, a couple sessions where you are separated, and then eventually reconvene, depending on how long it takes for each group. But I hope to try to keep
So
it
what
within
do
a
the
reasonable amount of time.
What do the players of the other group do when they're not playing?
They could do whatever, whether it be
They
talking to
can
others.
listen in, or they can not be here that week. And
Yeah,
it's...
and they could just do whatever. Like they could do like a date or something, or
Cry, Eden says.
Yeah. But yeah,
You know, whatever
it's
floats your boat, bud.
yeah, but I will say though, Leah, I appreciate you sorting out the groups for this week. I will be organizing random groups just so that we can mix
Okay.
it up a little bit.
Wait, we're doing groups randomly?
Later points,
Oh.
yes.
Yeah, so
It's
Nico,
gonna
do you have
fuck
that
everything.
document?
God damn it. Okay.
I have the list of who's going to the
Fine.
peak and who's going on the side.
What's up?
mission.
Gino?
Yeah, what you thinking?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
I
No,
wanna hear it.
You're
we're here to
making-
listen.
I'm
We're trying
gonna-
to like organize this so that everyone can benefit. So
Yeah.
we want to hear what you have to say.
Also, kind of having a hard time not making this a thing. You're making it very
just
clear
had-
that you have a bone to pick.
Plans with certain characters, and if this is random, probably gonna fuck it up.
I mean,
I-
I'm sure.
Oh,
I'm sure you can talk to
doesn't
Chris.
matter.
Oh
about,
yeah, you
like,
could definitely do
organize
that.
certain
If you want to
characters.
if you want to talk to me about wanting to do certain characters, you guys can come to me like, "Hey, I really want this character to talk with this one." Like, do
Yeah,
that.
like,
That
I
is
know I
fully
really want
welcome.
to talk to Leo as very.
Yeah,
moving on.
exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause I-
tell
I've
me
been
that
trying to
shit,
get
and I'll keep it in
Leo
mind.
to
Okay, sounds good.
stay. I've been trying to have Leo stay beside Barry and Izzy.
Okay.
I
It
think they're
kinda
both in
sucked
the
to
party
be-
that are going up the mountain. Nico has the list.
Separated.
I don't have a complete list because we said we were going to do this at the beginning of the game. So,
This is also the first time I'm ever hearing about any of this.
Yeah,
We
because I had
talked
to
about
think
this like
about
2
it.
days ago. It's not
Mhm.
old.
I
So-
talked to Crystal about it like 3 or 4 days ago, being like, "Hey, this is something that I'm thinking about bringing up."
Yeah,
And
I
then
was
Crystal said,
considering it.
give me a few days to sort of like consider it," and then came back to me like 2 days ago and said,
Eden,
"Yeah, I think it's gonna work."
I believe it's lasting
I
for the
think-
majority of the campaign.
Yeah, I think I was gonna say that. I think this might be most of the campaign now.
Well-
But it's like Crystal said, it's not like we're not gonna have our big party dynamic.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just
yeah, no.
certain-
There, it's like
So
It's-
we're splitting for a bit, reconvening, switching up the groups, and splitting and reconvening.
yeah, and it's
is
gonna be
basically
there's gonna be
what's
various
happening.
amounts of times where like you'll be together for a long period of time and separate for a short period of time, or a short period of time together and a long period of time apart, like that kind of shit.
Yes.
it-
So, I have 2 lists. We made an executive decision that Wilhelm and Very are not going to go to the same place.
We made the executive decision that Wilhelm and Very are being separated for a little bit.
After last night, absolutely.
You can't see me, but I'm nodding.
Yeah, I assume. I could feel it.
I can smell it.
So, the only... Are there any volunteers on who wants to go to Wilhelm's side mission that he has going on?
Mhm.
Marius is going on that mission.
All right, so we have Marius,
Leo,
Nevu. Nevu's gonna-
Nevu.
All right, so Eloquence will go to
Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, so Marius. Did I hear Nevu?
Yep,
Mhm.
Nevu.
also probably Alethra if I had to guess.
If Bren's here, Bren.
I have a strong suspicion Alethra is going with Team Wilhelm.
Yeah.
Bren.
I think
He
Bren's
might be
dead.
dealing with something.
Benjamin.
Yeah. We'll just automatically put him there, knowing Aletha.
We'll just put Alethra with Wilhelm,
It-
and then when Bren gets back, we'll ask.
It's a safe assumption.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so we have 4 people. Who's the 5th? Okay, so
Dex.
and then Dex.
Deck.
All right.
Okay. Meaning
And
that
then-
is
Very-
Leo.
Yep.
It's very Leo, Sparrow,
Izzy
Izzy.
and Izzy.
Eloquence.
Izzy, Eloquence are going up to the mountain.
It's not a
right.
long-term split.
It's like going to be like a couple sessions, and then you guys are going to be together. It's just to allow more.
It is an on and off thing that is going to happen throughout the game for various time.
Oh,
Variation.
technically yes, it's long term, but I do hope you keep in mind like also it is not like you're always going to be separated. Like it's just going to mean like there's just going to be a couple of missions where you just need to be separated. That's it. Oh.
Yeah, what you thinking?
Let's hash this out now because
Yeah.
if it needs to change, we'll spend time.
I'm
changing.
glad we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it more confusing.
How does it make it more confusing?
I kind of am
No.
siding with Eden on this one.
Well,
Just
how is it confusing?
the whole thing of having one big party split into two parties, and then different
So
scheduling
Eden,
now and
you
everything.
can
It's
still
a little more
sit in the
confusing.
call and listen in on the session. We're
Yeah.
not saying that like
Yeah,
you
you
don't, you
Yeah.
can't be here.
Yeah.
It's just that you won't necessarily be playing every week.
Yeah. Like you could make comments in the background, like I would be
You know how you
laughing
were
my
for
butt off.
Michael's You know how you were for Michael's Cyberpunk game where it was Group A, Group B?
It's gonna be slightly like that.
Except
better
except it's
for
not
this.
except it's better and not a permanent
Yeah, but we weren't
split.
we won't be chasing the other party. That was one of the big things there.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure two people.
Yeah, I get that. I think it'll be better here because I think I would like to say I'm a decent DM.
You are.
Yeah, so I think I could manage doing that. But if you still have,
So Eden, if the scheduling is what's confusing you, then just come every week.
yeah, and also again, we this is just the first time it's happening. If it doesn't seem to work out, we'll figure it out
Won't
from
do
there.
it.
Or test
Yeah,
running
yeah.
it.
Yeah, this is basically
This
test run.
first split is a trial run.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Yes.
So
End game wise, Leo would probably be the one to do it, but someone needs to approach the wizard.
Why?
At least a member from each party needs to have some sort of amulet of sending or some shit like that.
Oh, you want me to make
We
one?
need to be able
I
to
mean,
contact the other party
technically-
if we're doing this.
Technically, every group will have at least eloquence or Wilhelm for the most part.
Also, Alethra
Say
has
for the
hearing.
occasional times.
Eloquence and the Wilhelm are in the same party right now, Katie.
No, they're not.
No, we're
Also-
not.
She's with Very.
Also,
I thought you just said Eloquence was going to travel with
No,
Wilhelm.
Eloquence is going up the mountain with Leo and Very
Oh, God.
and Izzy.
mhm.
Also,
Yeah.
Alethra has earrings of far speech.
You want to give
That-
one to me?
Yeah.
You're on the
You're
same
in the
team.
same
You're on the
party.
same
Give one to
team.
Eloquence.
Oh yeah, give one to Eloquent because you're with me.
Yeah.
And then
I'm-
Eden says like 1 or 2 splits. I get it, but I don't like it being an ongoing thing, even if there are reunions here and there.
It's more reverse. It's like the splits are on and off. It's not going to be like every time you get together you're immediately going to be splitting apart. It's like there's going to be a very long periods of time where you guys don't split. But
The splitting is more so just so that our characters continue to develop and we can
We can actually build
relationships
Yeah.
and not all feel and none of us will feel guilty about RPing with 1 or 2 other players while the
Mhm.
other
Yeah, I know.
6 or 8 people are sitting there just listening.
yeah,
Also,
I know
the
I felt
fact of
stressed being in like a big party. I haven't wanted to do stuff, and then I know Very is an active guy, and then I feel bad afterwards, even if I know I shouldn't.
yeah. And I
Also, the
know you say you want to interact at times, but you kind of don't. You kind of back off from it, Eden. So
Also, like this shit. Like we have such a big party, people keep talking over each other, so like, the party's
Yeah.
going to solve that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
It's just problems because Katie's nice.
yeah.
Katie's nice and wanted everyone to
Well,
play
here's the-
D&D together, and they just
Yeah. It was the
I
first time
also-
Katie
any of
wants
us-
the whole fucking D&D chat to play
And
D&D
I got
together.
like kidnapped and brought here and
Yeah.
I will also say, playing devil's advocate, I don't like the size of the party either. It's stressful and
yeah.
crazy.
Well, lesson
So I'm
learned.
playing both sides.
Well, it's a lesson learned.
Yeah.
Also, the party splitting should mitigate some of that
Yeah.
chaos. I get what Ian's saying
Yeah.
because I'm also
I al-
someone who likes set schedules. I didn't know about most of the other shit, to be honest, but I could. This is a trial run to see if it works.
Well, the next when we get to the official split, this is going to be very short because of stuff that came up with the.
Oh,
I
right.
feel like this split is gonna be max 4 sessions, like absolute max. Right, like 2 for each.
No, you missed the point. Crystal this one's going to be a short split because
That's why
something
I said
happened.
max.
I thought she said it was just going to be a 1-session
No,
thing.
she did.
Yeah, because I'm going to throw you guys another quest that causes you to split, so then that will be the longer one.
Okay. So yeah, it's 1 session
Wait,
each,
so
which is 2 sessions.
Are we splitting now?
No.
No.
At the end of this session, we're going to be splitting. So the next session is going to be.
Have time to RP certain elements of us leaving.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good, because I had ideas. Because Leo actually needs to talk to Nefu.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Eden is typing.
I'm playing devil's advocate. I can see both sides of this.
Mm-hmm.
Good and the bad and the dirty.
And I love how I'm keeping the recording running just so then the player, anyone who's watching or us has context.
Eden said I would have liked more notice. I don't know if that's fair for me to say, but especially when it comes to schedules, I like knowing sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I understand.
It was only like confirmed. Crystal telling me that it was confirmed like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and that's why I'm to bring it up now because the official split's not happening yet, so there'll be time.
I agree with Eden. This was kind of jumped on me, and I don't know. I'm still trying to process everything you guys just fucking threw at me.
Yeah.
Rather than I would have preferably liked to know the day it was confirmed, and then I had time to be like, okay.
I'm also going to jump. I'm also going to jump on board with this. Sorry, Leah. Just 1 second.
Go ahead.
Because I think it was, I was there in the call when Leah brought it up to Crystal. I thought during those few days, one of you guys were going to make that announcement in the chat, and we were all going to have that conversation before the session, not just have it thrown at us before the session starts, like right as it's about to start.
I didn't even know this was a conversation being had.
You were asleep.
But like that's still my point.
Usually doesn't happen.
It wasn't talked about in the chat before the actual session started.
Yeah.
Well,
So
now
no
we
one
know.
was really prepared for it.
Well, now we know the announcement needs to be made beforehand of who is playing, like what party,
and any major changes like this in general.
and any major changes to the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Eden is BRB.
Yeah.
I'm down for play testing this. It's just
I get it.
I
more
wish
notice.
I had more
I
time
understand.
to fucking mentally prepare for this.
That is my bad. Kenny's
You're
right.
fine,
I
it's
did
just-
say no. Let me.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Kenny's right. I did say that I would make an at once it was confirmed, and honestly, that just slipped my mind.
I accidentally started playing Friday Night Funkin' and I'm crying.
Yeah, I gotta get those traps in.
Well, now we
this
know.
session is the party together, and at the end we'll split.
Yeah.
Yes.
But now then. Well,
Because apparently something is happening to veer us off the path of the mountain.
so let's focus back on the game because we spent a good chunk.
Do I not get my
Well, was
sword?
there anything else that anyone wanted to bring up about the split before we moved on?
Yeah.
No, I
Let's wait for Eden to
think
get
so.
back as well. See if there's anything that they wanted to say.
Yeah, but if you want, you can read out the sword thing.
In the meantime.
Yeah, I just said.
Okay. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Honey.
So
Fine.
the sword's name is obviously Betrayal. You gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
Right.
As a bonus action, you can invoke the flames of the runes engraved into the blade. When an attack lands on a target, add 2d6 points of fire damage. And any wounds are cauterized. That's the word.
Cauterize.
Yep, that one.
There you go.
As an action, you can focus the power of the flames to grow from the blade. Until the end of your next turn, your blade reach extends by 5 feet and does 3d6 plus strength rather than 2d6, I'm assuming that means fire damage.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it
Damn.
says, cursed. From the wrath of a hag, you are bound to the blade from slighting the hag with it. You are unable to use any other weapon except betrayal. Also, when the command word is spoken, the cursed target goes unconscious.
Well,
That is
you have
the sword I get for most of the campaign, guys.
you have a flaming extendo Sephiroth sword.
Yeah, because I couldn't remember what the fuck I said.
Oh my god, it is.
Also, Eden,
Isn't Sephiroth his sword in Odachi? Or something like
it
that?
is.
Anyway.
It's an incredibly large one, but yes.
It's a long boy.
He also uses it wrong. He's supposed to use it two-handed, but
Listen, he's
won't
an
talk
anime
about that.
character. Leave him
Uh,
alone.
Eden, we wanted to know if there was any questions, comments, or concerns that any others you had about the split before we got started with the game. We waited until you got back to see if you had anything else to say.
You're fine. Why are you apologizing?
You did miss Leah saying that they said they're bad because they forgot to post the a few days ago about this whole split thing. So in the future, any major changes to the game or shit like this will be added a few days before the game, so that way people can
Prepare.
adjust.
Yeah. Also, you're fine, Eden. You're fine.
So do you have any other questions or comments about the thing?
You're fine. Don't worry. All right. So, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Is
So-
Blue back from getting water?
No.
Beth, he returned.
I don't know if that was Blue or Leah.
No, that was me.
I was so confused. I was like, who?
It was a very blue noise.
Yeah, that's why I was like, was that Blue or Leah?
Perfectly cut off screams.
Yeah. 1 second.
I love Discord's noise suppression.
I
Back from the
personally
water.
think
I'm back.
Also, guess who is
We
chilling
missed
with
you,
me?
buddy.
Is it my boy Dante?
It is all of the boys.
Holy shit, they've been unleashed.
Yeah, I've been letting them run around the bed because enrichment.
Release the boys.
Yeah.
The
But
rat queen has freed them.
am I now the rat queen?
You're the rat queen.
God damn it.
Good.
All right.
If you're
So,
gonna
don't think
hit me,
there's
better make
anyone
it
more
count, better
deserving
make
of
it
this
hurt,
title.
better kill me once.
God damn it. Anyway, you guys make your way through the trails after. Actually, no. I think you just finished killing the Yetis at this point, right?
no, we took a night.
Yep, that's right. All right. So it's
Mhm.
morning now, if I remember. Morning,
Yes,
and you
it
guys
is
are
the
tr-
next morning.
Yes, because I had my talk with Sapphire.
You make your way through and begin your travels in the morning. It is. I need someone to roll me a d4, just a d4,
I'll do it.
Like-
Fuck yeah.
because I give you guys a break between the.
I rolled a 2.
Okay, so it is cloudy.
Oh no.
So it's a
I'm just
cloudy
having
day.
Gunter. I'm just having Gunter fly, doing circles as a big giant owl.
So you guys are making your way through, and you guys get to a split in the roads. One leading to the west and one leading northeast.
I was about to make a joke.
Which one's to the town and which
West.
and, is
What you assume going west would lead you to town, and the northeast one would lead you a little more towards the mountain.
Oh, I was about to make a not
Where we're
very funny. Oh,
is this
sorry.
where we're splitting? Literally?
Yeah, I was about to say, oh god, the tragic event is here.
What's that one Green Day song about a fork in the road?
Oh god damn it. Fuck. I assume it is because don't they both lead to the mountain?
One's a long way around technically, but it passes through the village. The west one, the northeast one seems to be more direct.
Wilhelm's like, well, are we all going to the town together, or are we splitting and having some people forge a path ahead, taking the cart?
Oh god, it's happening.
Sorry, I think I hear
We-
screaming.
We don't know about the split yet, so
This is the point that it happens narratively.
Oh, is it? I thought it was happening at the end of the
is
session.
it? I thought like
No.
something
No,
tragic.
the major split is at the end. The minor split is here. Because
Oh, okay.
She
Sorry, I
she
got
said it a few
confused.
times.
yeah,
It is.
sorry,
This
I'm
is
a-
it's
the
alright.
the session long. Only this is super short session long split. Then when we reconvene, something is going to happen to make a split
Okay.
for
Got
a
it,
longer
got
period.
it.
Mhm.
Is everybody
Okay,
good?
then, Vary's gonna shrug. It's like, I suppose we could split.
Alright.
Well, Leo, I think you should go to the mountain. If the artifact is an axe, even though you might not be able to use it right now, it might be yours.
That is true. You haven't gotten an artifact yet, so there's a chance.
Also, you're the only one who could have something like that.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say, and he kind of looks to his blade. I really hope my artifact isn't a weapon.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you.
That
I believe we
Rage
should.
you if it
that would
is.
kind of be that would kind of spoil it.
Not how that works.
A little ironic.
Who has sending? The sending
Uh,
spell. 'Cause I have it.
She raises her hand. I got it.
Could you
And I
enchant
think-
items with it?
I could, but it would take longer than a day.
Yeah, so I think for now the solution should be sending
You should-
spells.
I have to go to this town, so you should go with Leo to the mountain.
Alright.
Very, you should go with them.
If I may make a suggestion, I'd like
Why
to
is
take
that?
you with me. Leo just said I'd like to take these two with me and points at Very and Izzy.
They want to go.
There you go.
He's gonna squint at Marius.
I'm
Open
not
the
because I know what he's doing.
I mean,
Leo is sitting beside Very and just kind of nudges Very.
What?
Just
What?
Leo kind of looks to the rest of the group and then looks to Very and just shakes his head. Just don't.
What?
So that means
Talk about
I
this later.
have-
Just don't.
That
You-
means Dex and Nevu and Alethra and Marius, you're with me.
Mm-hmm.
That also means I think the people who are going to the mountain should take the card.
that makes sense. Give Leon
Oh
the-
shit. Hold on. I'm gonna walk over to the front of Hans, open up his access panel.
Wait, where's Sparrow? Who does Sparrow go with again? Us?
Yes,
Mhm.
Sparrow's going with you.
Okay. Good to
It's
know.
better to split the arcane casters. And also, you can probably deal with his wife if something happens.
Yeah.
You and Leo both are divine casters, meaning you probably have a better shot than any of us if something
I
happens.
just realized the party going with Leo is perfect because it's everyone he wants to keep an eye on.
Wow.
No, that's
Good. That really works for you.
Wow.
Then.
It is the three people he wants to keep an eye on the most in the party.
Is it very Sparrow and Eloquence?
No, Very Sparrow and Izzy.
Oh, not
Thank
even,
you.
not even Eloquence.
I'm fine. Why?
He doesn't
Why
care
not
about
eloquent?
Eloquence? Eloquence is just some fucking love cleric.
All right, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Say that to her face. Watch.
Uh,
Are we gonna
I-
see
okay.
this fist fight?
Are we
Li-
gonna
uh,
get a consensus?
Already. Party
Wilhelm,
trauma immediately.
Wilhelm's
Alright.
gonna
Not
look
from
at
Barry.
Wilhelm's gonna look at the people. Leo, you're getting control of Hans.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna just kind of do some minor tinkering so that way Hans will
Yeah,
respond to his
it does-
voice and command.
It doesn't take long.
Yep, just gonna
Remind
rewire it.
me, what is Hans? I completely
He's
forgot.
the Gorgon.
He's the Gorgon
He's like
that
a
got
big old metal
reprogrammed.
bull.
He got reprogrammed Gorgon.
I'll send a picture. Hold on, I have him.
He's also in the roll
Yeah.
20.
Of course you give the country guy a bull.
I mean, I'd rather you.
Fucking
Look,
stereotypes.
This thing
I'm
can
I'm
turn
sick of this
people.
crap.
This thing can turn people into stone, and I don't trust Izzy with it.
Don't be offended. You're the fucking person using the fake accent.
I really don't want to give Izzy the bull that can petrify people. I'm sorry. Also, I will.
Why?
I think he's
Izzy's not a troublemaker. He
Also,
takes care of the bull.
Izzy is nothing like Oakley.
Also, I don't trust Barry with it
Izzy is
either.
dumb.
No.
It's true. Izzy's actually an idiot. He might accidentally cause people to go.
Yeah, no, the thing
He's
is,
a fucking type
Izzy
of
does
snake.
mischief in the dumbest way.
So
Mhm.
the logic I'm giving is Wilhelm doesn't want Barry touching his shit.
Mhm.
Wilhelm knows Izzy's not the thinkiest of people.
He's missing a few screws.
Eloquence and Sparrow, he's known the least amount of time, and Leo, he's known the most, so he's trusting Leo with the bull.
Makes sense.
That makes sense.
That's reasonable logic.
Leo, you're the dad of the group.
I
for
kind
now.
of like.
Also,
I
was about to say the paladin is probably the most fucking trustworthy of the group.
I slap the access hatch shut, and his eyes and the rune on it doesn't glow purple anymore; it glows blue.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Alright.
All right,
Mhm.
I guess we could start walking.
Alright.
Let's fucking go.
You
Oh,
guys
actually,
stay
I
safe, okay?
Wait, hold on. We don't need to walk.
Hmm?
Gunther's a giant eagle. He can carry all of us.
Can
Oh
he?
my God.
Hell yeah!
Can he carry
Giant
5
eagle?
people?
Hold on. He could carry 2 in his talons. And
I was about to say, Wilhelm just pulls out a motorcycle. It's like, let's ride, bitch.
I wish.
and we never see him again.
He is a large creature.
He goes complete rogue.
And I'm not taking anybody in heavy armor.
Okay.
Also, can't Nevu fly too?
I think she can. Can she?
Pretty sure she
Hey,
can
wh-
fly.
hey,
Are you
what's
at
your-
the
what the
level
frick
where you
is-
can fly?
No, he's a bug.
Yeah, he's a
I'm pretty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
How fast is your fly speed?
you can just actually fucking fly.
Is
I
it
forgot.
30?
Yeah, it's 30.
Okay, it is 30.
Mhm.
I mean, she'd be. Oh, I mean, Gunther would keep pace with her. He'd only be moving half movement because his fly speed is 60.
Also, I thought he was a giant owl, not eagle, because he was watching.
He is a giant owl.
I
Giant
said
owls and
eagle.
giant eagles are the same size. No, giant owl.
Okay.
You did say eagle, man.
Oh, well, giant owl. So he can
Yeah.
carry us.
It just means he's wiser.
All right. All right.
Mhm.
I'll allow it.
Because he could carry me and Elither on his back. He could carry Marius in a talon. He could carry Dex in a talon, and Nevu can fly.
All right, that works out. So,
Because I don't want her 30 feet behind us, so...
yeah. So, you go about and start I almost said fleeing.
And
Wilhelm is fleeing
We're
from Barry.
soaring, flying.
All right, I am going to have one person from each group roll a dice. Whoever gets the higher one goes first.
I will roll.
All
Go
right.
ahead. I'm
Roll
gonna
for
get
me.
my dice now.
I'll roll for our party, I guess. What are we
All
rolling?
right. Just a
A
D20.
D20.
Whichever's higher goes first.
I got a 9.
9.
I got a
What?
17.
Okay.
You guys
So-
go
We're going
first.
So, the mountain pass is going first. So
Down the
Right.
mountain.
you guys continue through the snowy hills of Vinsfer, and it slowly becomes more mountainous as you go farther north. There's, you know that the areas here, like, it goes from patches of like hills to like mountain ranges, so it's not too much of a surprise when it suddenly gets steeper. And you guys spend the next couple days traveling through. No real places in sight to stop town wise other than to camp. But eventually as you guys get close to Titan's Peak, you find a day's trip away from the peak, a town, and it is about nightfall. I assume you guys find a tavern or something.
Yes, we find a tavern because we're responsible and shit.
Metal.
And plus, we
Or-
don't want to freeze.
So
That too.
I was
You
gonna
got-
say,
We
or
don't
we
want to
could
die.
freeze.
Which
So-
is why I'm glad we have a Gorgon, because you don't need to worry about it freezing to death.
So you guys enter through this town, and you hear the clangs of metal being worked in the heat of the fire forges, and you hear laughter and the sound of general chat. And you see a majorly populated town of dwarves.
Oh no.
Oh hell yeah.
Good.
Um,
Just here. Fuck, I like building things!
I was actually gonna PM you to like say that at some point.
There you go. I didn't even need it.
We just passed by a blacksmith.
Fuck,
No,
I like building
no,
things!
it's not the blacksmith. It's the woodwork shop.
Yeah. I like building things. I like building things too, lad. Or
Alright,
Wow, this might just be a crazy thing, but I think I know what these dwarves like.
what do you mean?
They like building things.
Where
They
did you get
just,
that
they just
idea?
said it. What did he say?
Where did you get that idea?
Oh.
I have no idea.
Alright. We got 1 or 2 rooms. 2 rooms, right?
I think that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Let's do it.
I'm assuming it's Eloquence and Sparrow in one room and the 3 Chuckle Fucks in the other.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, Leah will go up to a tavern and get some rooms. Katie? DM? Hello?
Oh God.
What's up?
God?
Oh,
I'm
Dead.
freezing my ass. Oh.
All right, and we're back.
What?
Hey.
You
So-
were on the mountain people going to their tavern.
Mhm.
Where we-
So you guys make your way into the tavern, and it is lively, as you would expect. For trying to get all warm and cozy and trying to warm up the spirits from the long days at work on snowy mountains of of the coldest month of the year. And you see
Oh, okay.
the owner of the tavern is a female dwarf, black hair, a braided beard that's very intricately done, with like a big main braid in the middle, and then
Yes.
some
I was about to
strands of like ribbon and such like weaved into it as well. Her hair is
Thank
like pulled,
God.
her hair is pulled back into a big top bun with braids and a couple other little trinkets and such. Probably some symbology to family ties. And she kind of looks to you all and is like, "What can I do you for?"
Hello there, ma'am. We would like 2 rooms.
Alright. That will be for a night. 10 gold.
I will pay 10 gold.
Alright. She'll snatch it before cashing it in.
Does she give us keys?
Duh.
Does she
throw-
put the coins in her cleavage?
There's one that
I mean,
slips into
the
a cleavage.
tits are just another pocket.
Thank God.
Yeah,
I throw 1 key to Eloquence.
she'll catch it.
Catch.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be nice to get a nice hot drink around here. I don't know.
This is weird.
I know.
What?
It's how small
guys
our
are-
group is.
And how you guys are taller than everybody.
I hope they're okay.
I'm
What did
kind of
Izzy say?
looking over at the party right now, just like, we're smaller.
We're short.
Huh.
Anyway, let's get some hot food and drink.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I hope you guys aren't getting too tired of my cooking.
Especially you, and he points to Very.
Yeah, you. Oh, we could also buy you some proper warm clothes, because I'm pretty sure you're getting tired of that Yeti.
Well, let's
cloak.
hope they have any that fits Very around here.
I mean, I imagine they could tailor it.
Yeah,
I don't
that's true.
need anything fancy.
Very, you're getting close. Shut up.
No,
It's not.
I can
Verity,
keep
you
a
don't.
Yeti coat.
I mean, you could use maybe some more pants or like a better coat that probably fits you better than the scraggly. We're not saying you have to buy the utmost top of the fashion winter suit with added antlers on
Very,
the
just
headband.
get something you can wear in case we do have to camp outside.
Yeah, essentially. Given that this is a more dwarven area, it's very. All right.
What did Very say?
Got it. I got it.
So you do not have to if you do not want to.
I don't.
Thanks,
Uh,
Izzy.
Thank you for
would
the more.
agree with
Thank you for
there,
the moral
Izzy, but I'd
support.
rather our friend not freeze to death, actually.
Yeah, it's going to get worse from here.
Izzy, actually, I have a question, and we should probably continue some of our lessons tonight, but he's gonna, like, nudge him over to the side and say, alright, here's a scenario.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Say,
Can I make a perception check?
well, hold on.
I'm gonna say this first. I guess I am trying to be stealthy, but not, like, majorly so.
Okay, just roll a flat stealth check.
Okay.
I will use the powers of Leo always being able to look
That's a
onto what
six.
fucking
That's a
Very
six.
says.
Oh god.
Don't
Next.
even roll. Don't even roll, honey. Don't.
Yeah, it's above my very small passive.
Okay. So he's gonna say, picture this scenario for a second. I'm your
Okay.
friend, right?
Mhm.
I don't want to wear a coat, so I'm gonna go outside and I'm going to freeze to death.
Okay.
What would you want me to do?
I would advise you to wear a coat, but in the end, you do what you want to do. I can't physically control what you do, so.
Izzy, I'm going to die.
What the fuck?
He just looks horrified.
Leo can tell that this is supposed to be private, but he also just kind of has the look of what the fuck?
I look at just kind of look to Julius like,
Leo!
and mouth
There
to
he's
you,
going
like,
to
what the fuck?
die!
No, hold on.
What?
The
Going to die!
the whole town
Very
just
is not
starts.
going to die. No one is dying.
So when you say that, the
No.
whole tower kind of goes quiet. It kind of slow shift to look to your group.
Oh god.
Now,
You
the whole-
guys are a bunch of idiots.
I love it.
Are we sure
Very
we need to
gives,
split
like-
the party?
No,
Hey
this is
guys, ready to go
fantastic.
to a mountain and find a dragon? Let's do this. What could go wrong?
Barry gives the tavern a little wave.
Why don't we actually go upstairs for right now? Please.
Is he just like gesturing at Very with like both of his arms like
Is he
looking
very
at
fine?
Leo?
Well, it'll be
Barry
fine.
looks weirdly proud right now.
All right, let's go upstairs, and she's gonna like push. Izzy's like, come on.
Very, please do not die.
Very please, we need it. Can you go?
He's gonna go upstairs.
Oh, good. Once you're upstairs, Eloquent starts laughing. It's like, well, that was a time. Oh,
Izzy,
God.
I believe
Yes.
what Mary was trying to say was that you need to state your own opinions on things, and it's okay to do so. So I feel like you want Very to get dressed appropriately and not freeze to death on a mountain. He was trying to have you say that. I don't think Very's gonna die.
And he's just gonna look down at the floor.
You can
Izzy?
do it.
Izzy, you yelled out to Leo, who you knew could get me into a jacket. And he's gonna put a hand on Izzy's shoulder. That's an A+ for our first lesson.
Wow, that's a.
Leo looks like he wants to have a talk with fucking both of you tonight.
I mean, Eloquence is gonna look to you. He's like, I mean, we're in a private area right now.
Sorry, this is so
This is the
True,
dumbest
but
shit.
I had some things I wanted to talk about anyway between the three of us.
Okay then.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Did you mean 4, or do you need me to leave?
Not now. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
Do I need to go downstairs and apologize to the tavern?
Do you
No.
want to?
Maybe should say sorry to the owner. You probably freaked her out more than anyone else.
Yeah, but otherwise you don't need to go to everyone. You'll be fine. Sometimes
And
an outburst happens.
he's gonna give a thumbs up, and he's gonna say, "Thank you for saving my life."
No problem. There's another thumbs up. If we're heading downstairs to go apologize to the tavern owner.
All right.
He feels like he got through to him.
So you're trying to teach him to be assertive?
What's it to you?
Just observation. I just think that's really nice of you. That's all. She just gives a nod and heads downstairs.
He's gonna watch her go and then like mutter something to himself.
What the fuck
I'm
did
still
you say?
right there.
What, how stealthy are you being, buddy? How stealthy?
Can I roll with disadvantage? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's not great at. Yeah.
Go.
Thanks. It's a 6. Hey.
Again.
Thank you.
I will
Thank
laugh
you,
my,
dice.
I will laugh my butt off if you get another 6. That'll be 666. and I will
He is
cry.
muttering like, "What the fuck is that supposed to mean?"
Leo just kind of watches Eloquence walk downstairs and just kind of sighs. I think what she meant to say, because apparently no one here can talk fucking right, was that it's good that you're teaching Izzy to have a little bit of backbone.
Can't fake this shit. You just can't make this shit up.
We are.
However, maybe
Very easily.
We're having a great time.
is that what those lessons are about?
Yeah, Izzy helped me out before, so I'm helping him with... Like, you've noticed he goes along with everything anyone tells him to do. Even if he doesn't want
I
to.
can see that. Trust me, I more than anyone support you helping him give a little bit of backbone. Just maybe take it at a different approach and don't tell him you're dying.
This was the first thing that worked.
Double, you and I play 2 different kinds of idiots.
Yeah, you do. You really do.
It's so funny.
It
Oh,
may have
God.
worked this time, but let's not continue to go with that approach.
Why not?
Because if you have to keep having Izzy yell, someone's dying in every tavern we go to, this is eventually going to be a very big problem.
This is one of the first times he's actually taken action for something he wants, rather than the person talking to him wants. I told him I wanted to go outside and freeze to death, and he tried to stop it. That's improvement.
I can agree with that. I just still think maybe a different measure should be taken. Maybe saying you're gonna go die shouldn't be the first scenario.
He starts.
We'll leave that for Plan B, but Plan A should be something else, I think.
Either way, it seems that his motivation lies in his care for others.
I don't like this. I do not
I
like
love when
this.
Barry pretends to be smart.
He's pretending. Yeah, he's doing his best. So if I can get him to do stuff for himself, for others.
There it is.
Do you need help with
Did
this?
not last long.
Do you need help, Barry?
No, I got this.
Do you? You
No,
got him this?
what do you
Had
need me for?
Izzy screaming downstairs that you were dying in front of a bunch of dwarves in a populated
worked.
public establishment. I really, really hope there aren't guards back down there when we go back.
So I assume you go back down by now.
Crystal, I better not be getting arrested at this point in time.
Are there guards down there?
So, Izzy, you are talking with the tavern owner, and you explain. I assume you explain what happened. You apologize.
Yes, absolutely.
And she is like, "It's okay. Just don't do that again."
I promise.
It's like screaming fire in the middle of a theater. Not a good idea. Thank you.
It will not happen again. I'm sorry.
I appreciate it. Anyway, you can go sit down or whatever you plan to do. And she kind of wanders off to tend to some work. Eloquence kind of goes to you. He's like, "You alright? You doing alright?" Okay.
I just
Like it's-
feel bad. Is all.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But
I did not mean to worry everybody.
well, at least you apologized and it wasn't a critical situation, so live and let go. So, wanna get some hot chocolate?
Okay.
Now, I do have to ask, do you like sweet things or prefer savory?
I'm good with whatever.
Well, I mean, you could have a preference. I know that usually up here they have a specialty in more savory hot chocolate, where it's not as like sugary as say something from Lou or Key, or if we're really going to get fancy, Sappho. Like it becomes like a pudding in Sappho. It's incredible. But yeah, but here it's more to warm up your spirits and give you a kick. Kind of like a espresso.
I'll
So-
try that one.
All right. And she'll order 2 of them, and as at this point, Leo and Very come down the stairs. Oh. Welcome back, you two.
I'm gonna look over to Eloquence and just go. So how are you feeling about the group now? I know you were having trouble before.
I mean, everyone's different, and I hope that I'm not. I know I could tell Dex isn't fond of me. Very, of course, isn't either. I mean well, but I just kind of hope that I'll do some good rather than step on everyone's toes. You know?
I'm sure you will do some good. I think it will just take a little bit for everybody to warm up to you.
Yeah. So-
And you, in comparison, most of us have known each other for about a couple of months now.
Yeah.
Two.
That sounds
One or
about
two?
right.
Mhm.
But there's still tension between you all. But maybe some separation is helpful.
I hope they're okay.
I think they will be. Given that you all traveled together for months now, and how capable you all are working together, you all have enough trust in each other to be able to work. Uh, like I didn't expect us to sneak through a cavern of things, avoiding essentially scrapper sentinels, and manage to get out without a fight. That's impressive in itself. That takes a lot of coordination.
I don't know if I was there for that session.
Izzy was there. So
Was I there? Okay, cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
that was when we were
You just
the
gotta
robots
fucking
in the
nod.
cave. The robots in the cave.
Okay.
That was your famous guys. Nothing's gonna happen, and then the
Yeah.
dragon showed up.
Yeah.
Good man.
Man, that was fucking gold.
And nothing happened.
Not a single thing.
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah.
Ah,
I love
Nothing
it when the
went
universe
wrong,
proves me
all
wrong.
is
It's
well.
genuinely my favorite.
yeah.
Don't have a cursed sword.
But
Your
anyway,
girlfriend's not basically dead.
but eventually, Leo and Vera, you join the table, and delivered to you two is the more bitter, like it's like a dark chocolate essentially.
I
Hot
sit
cocoa.
beside my best friend.
Your
What the
sword.
fuck did she order 2 more?
My sword is not my fucking best friend. Izzy is my best friend. Get it right.
Fuck yeah.
Anyway, she didn't order
Besties.
2 more. It just got delivered.
Oh shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, at least we made it to I guess checkpoint. I don't know.
Katie, do I know anything about this mountain?
You're not. You have never grown up in Vinsfer, so
Have I not been around Vinsford from my
Not this
times
far
in
north.
the military?
not this far north. You've been to Vinsfer, not this far north.
I'm gonna look for a knowledgeable dwarf. One who doesn't
Roll-
look completely
Roll an
shit-faced
insight check.
and can probably tell me what's going on.
Roll
Dude, you
insight.
want to go for the shit-faced ones. Those are the ones that'll spill anything.
True.
I got a
Roll-
dirty.
Okay, thank you. You kind of look around. You see some miners, some blacksmiths, some foragers.
It's
Uh,
okay.
You do eventually spot, talking to the tavern keep, a particular miner, seems to be of seniority, with the graying hairs and his, kind of dark red, hair, intricate braids, some wedding braids also, with it as well.
Oh,
Yeah, it's got kind of tannish skin almost. Probably from just dealing with the heat. Which is like kind of ironic, given that he's underground. Usually, he probably is around a forge. It seems.
well, Leo will wait for him to stop talking to the barkeep,
Mm-hmm.
and then I will get up from our chair or our table, and I'll say, "I'll be right back."
Okay,
Don't-
I need to
don't
ask
start a
this
brawl.
question.
Hmm?
I ain't gonna start no brawl.
I need to ask this question not as Izzy, but as me.
Mhm.
Scale from 1 to 10, DILF vibes.
Bilp?
Are you kidding me?
Probably like
I
a
need
solid,
to know.
probably like a solid 7 or 8.
Damn.
What the
If Izzy's type is older dwarf
No,
men,
no, I wasn't
fucking-
asking for Izzy. I just needed to
Is
know.
it your type?
I
Is it
will
your
laugh.
type?
I didn't know Blue liked older dwarven
No,
men.
I just needed to know this information. I needed to
Because,
have
like,
that
this-
visual in my
Okay,
head.
this isn't.
Because you're dating the
Right.
opposite. You're dating a pale, winky human.
I mean,
I
you
know,
do
and I
say
love them
look like a
dearly,
dad a
but this
lot.
is. I need to know.
Oh
God.
no! Oh my
I
god!
need to
Oh.
know for
Alright.
a visual.
Anyway.
Anyway, I'm
No.
gonna walk over to that dwarf.
Alright.
Still.
Alright, so he kind of turns to you and is like, "Can I help you?"
Yes, I have a few questions. Do you mind if I take a seat?
Could you repeat that again?
He said, yes, I have a few questions. Do you mind if I take a seat?
There's not really a seat to sit at. He kind of
Is
gestures
he
to
not
the
at a
back.
fucking table?
No! He's just been talking to the tavern owner standing up.
I said when he finished talking.
Yeah, he was still standing.
We're waiting for him to sit down. That's what I meant. Waiting for him to finish talking to the tavern seat and find a seat.
You gotta specify that. I
I'm sorry.
love you.
Ooh,
Alright,
I'm
he said-
sorry.
Alright, sure. There's not really anyone else sitting around here. You kind of take the awkwardly small seat.
Yep. I had a feeling all these seats were tiny. Me and my group were, or at least I for one am new to the more northern side of Vinsfer, and we're planning to travel up the nearby mountain. Do you
Hmm.
happen to know anything we might come across up there? Anything to look out for?
You're gonna have to watch out up there. Are you heading towards the mountain ranges near Titan's Peak, by chance?
Titan Peak is where we're going, yes?
Yeah.
Yes, sir, that would be where we're going.
I'd be careful how you approach it. There's some activity going up there. Not a lot of people are able to approach the peak lately, in the last month or so.
What do you mean by activity?
Apparently, there's a regiment settled up there. Don't know the full reason why they're there, but they've been stationed there, setting up stuff.
Does he mean like Empire soldiers?
A regiment is a military force.
Vinsfer is part of the Empire.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know that. I was just asking.
I think this would be the time to let you know.
Yeah, he kind of takes a drink from a pretty hefty keg. He's like, as I said, don't know the full reason why they're there, but they've been gone in the area for at least good 2 miles radius. No one's been able to go up that peak at all, save for the permitted officers with the proper paperwork to retrieve supplies that grow up on that peak.
I see. Anything else other than the regimen we need to look out for? Creature-wise, maybe? Or hazards?
There's a variety of creatures that are pretty solid up there. I'd say beware the ice worms. Not fun to deal with.
Oh,
Pretty sure I know what ice worms are.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you do.
Sounds like something that fucking rains over Gallows like hell.
Oh yeah, it does.
I think this is the DM saying you guys shouldn't go up that mountain.
No,
Let's do it.
that's the DM saying it's a good thing Leo's part of the fucking party.
You can't take on a regiment by yourself.
I'm
There's
not
no-
going to. I can get inside the fucking regiment.
Anyway, is there any other questions you got? I don't know
that
why
was very-
he's suddenly texting. I was trying to do
That was
Russian
very
and it
thank-
slipped that way.
that was very helpful. I appreciate it, and I will drop 5 gold down and walk back to the group.
Okay, I
Leo's
have a question
accent is
about...
very contagious.
It's true. I have a question about this DILF.
Oh my god.
God fucking damn it.
All right.
If
Are
we
you
don't get a
fucking
turn
serious?
because of you fuckers.
I have one very important question that came up in the conversation me and Blue just had over text. Does he have thick titties?
This dude is fucking built.
Okay, but that
I'm
doesn't
guessing-
answer my question.
I'm guessing yes if he's built and he's an 8. You gotta keep in mind he's an 8.
See, this is
Crystal
why
said
it was
that
an
he's an
easy.
8.
This is why it's an easy jump.
No, it's not. You're the one who you're fucking projecting onto me about your fucking joking.
I'm not doing projections.
Anyway, essentially, yes, he's built and he got man titty.
I'm going to go sit back with the rest of the group.
I love you guys.
So, I got some information about where we're going.
All right,
What do you
spill.
find out?
I know.
Well, there's the normal shit that I assume we need to look out for several creatures. If you hear the fucking ground shake, don't you dare fucking move. Because the things that make that ground shake will kill us all in a fucking second. Trust me, I've seen them. They're fucking terrifying. And I'm a
It's just
7-foot
like-
dragonborn.
Slowly turn over to Barry, who looks like he's losing his shit.
Are you
But-
okay? No, double. I'm asking you. Are you okay?
Double's fucking dying.
Man, D&D.
I
Anyway,
gotta mute for. Oh my god.
There's also something else I found out about up there.
Hmm?
There's apparently a regiment, I'm assuming, from the Empire up there.
mm-hmm.
They're not letting people. They're not letting people come up there for some reason.
Well, I guess
Odd.
we're gonna have to sneak right past.
That may not be necessary.
Oh.
He kind of gives Izzy a look that, because no one else knows that he's an Empire soldier, but
Except for me.
except for Willem. I might know a way to get us up there and through.
And how was that?
He looks over to Eloquence with just a look that he knows he can't hide from it much longer. And Izzy, you'll see him reach into his armor, similar to from what he did before, and he will pull out his fucking high-ranking badge or whatever for the Empire.
Oh fuck! Right, you took the soldier background. That means you could get into encampments. Fuck.
I happen to have some connections.
Also, quick question: was the look like cocky or anything like that?
No, the look was just kind of like, I'm not
I
even gonna
simply
fucking
glanced
try because you're gonna find out. So there's no bother. It's more of just like I accept the fact that you exist and that you'll fucking see through me.
Barry's gonna glance at that, and you see he doesn't fully understand what it means.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's.
Barry,
Sounds-
he kind of looks around and just quietly says, I used to be a very high-ranking member of the Empire soldiers.
What made you leave?
Well, one reason was because I decided to follow down a different path. That's what I told my higher-ups. But I also didn't... He'll get even quieter. I didn't quite agree with most of the Empire's actions. I felt it was wrong to keep doing what I did.
Makes
Right,
sense.
you didn't.
However,
You got-
as far as they know, I respectfully left to assume a role as a paladin, so I still have good standing among them.
So it won't be suspicious if you go back.
No, it won't.
Alright, well, I do want to bring up a good point. Like, as powerful you can be, you are coming all the way from Vinsfer from Paladin work. what reason would you be telling them why you're up here? Because I don't think they just let former soldiers in willy-nilly. I would like you to at least consider that.
Days I wish I had Wilhelm.
I mean, you have the sending spell. You can literally message me.
You could literally ask Eloquence to contact him.
Well, there are many actions we can take.
Mhm.
I know higher ups that can just easily get us access if we could send a message to them.
Mhm.
Other thing is that I can use the fact that I'm a paladin and slightly stretch the truth.
All right.
Maybe
I'll tell them that my god has sent me looking for a certain artifact of value.
All right. Well, let's just hope that there's no paperwork involved.
I'm sure the Empire would respect that.
Wilhelm sneezes.
I mean, to
We're
be
not-
fair, if they're trying to
Will-
secure an area, and if it's of high security, it might be required. But there's probably some places that don't require as much paperwork.
Thing I'm saying is that it's going to be very hard to sneak past them. It'd be easier if I just helped us through them.
Now,
But
another
you have
question
the
is,
resources I can acquire to get us through.
right? Well, question 2: do we just go on our own, or do we wait for the rest to join us here? I can always send a message and let them know we are at this little village, and it's only a day away from the mountain.
Send them a message of what I just told you and see what they'll do. Send it to Wilhelm.
Oh,
He's
of
the only
course.
other person who knows about what I am.
All right, will do. And she'll leave something in the air. And Wilhelm, you are contacted. A couple days into your journey, you would have been arrived at the village at this point.
Okay.
But yeah. Yeah,
So she basically just
she just gives you all the information.
Wilhelm will also explain to the other group, like to Marius and Alethra and Dex and Nevu, that they ran into a hitch. He's like, why the fuck would they be guarding a mountain? That doesn't make any sense unless something happened up there.
Leo also just thought of something, Katie. Now, I agree that having everyone here would be great, but also I think it might look a little less weird if I was traveling with a smaller group of people.
I suppose.
What if they're trying to get to the artifact?
Do what?
I don't think they
Well,
would.
I'm talking to Eloquence in her brain right now. So.
Yeah, it's fine. So you guys can keep talking.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask her. Okay. I mean, I have paperwork proving that I'm a Canis that should help, but I'd have to get what's done up here.
Yeah.
Alethra also has paperwork that could help.
Well, we can always wait here, in this town.
Get information. See if anybody knows why they're up there. I don't want you guys going up there. If you absolutely have to, Leo has credentials, but I don't know if they're gonna need paperwork. And
yeah, that's what
I don't know if
said.
I can. I don't know if I could forge any. Dex might.
Well,
Izzy
we'll see.
might.
We'll have to see, but
How late is it, Katie?
it's probably like 8
Night.
p.m.
Yeah. No, I'll try to wrap up what's done, what I need to do here, and try not to dawdle, and I'll meet you over there.
All right, we'll do. We'll keep an eye out for information.
Keep me updated.
We'll do. Same with you.
I was going to look to everyone and say, so they have some posted in the mountains. Do you think there might be any around the town?
Potentially. this is the closest, essentially outpost. It's a little village outpost, really. There's not really. How do I explain it? Vinsfer. Vinsfer in the far north has like outpost villages where they have like mining outposts or specific resources, and that's their whole industry.
Leo kind of thinks for a minute before getting up.
So,
I think I'm gonna go take a little bit of a walk and check it out.
all right, be safe.
See if there's any soldiers around here.
All right, be safe.
Sure.
I'm going to walk around town,
All right,
making my way downtown.
Okay.
I
Cool.
didn't
and we're
of
going to get back to that
fire, but
in
you
a
could-
bit. Time to
Oh.
shift the gears to the other side of Vinsfer.
Yeah, I don't have to be the leader of the party.
Sorry.
So,
Oh, you guys are fine.
Man,
I'm sorry,
above
Izzy's a very passive bitch.
Gary's
game,
gotten used to being a follower, truly. and he
above
is.
game, I am pretty sure Crystal's telling you you're gonna need more people. She straight up gave hints that you might need other people to help. I don't. If you guys want to try, the worst they could do is turn you away, and you have to walk your ass back down.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, they really would probably just respectfully turn Leo away. They're not gonna
Yes,
fucking try
so
to
I'm
fight
saying,
higher up.
I'm saying above game. If you guys want to try it, try it. And if you get turned down, we could always come back up.
mm-hmm.
I kind of want to try it. I'm not gonna lie.
Because
I mean-
as long as you guys don't fucking piss them off.
I'll let you know, Leo was a lieutenant, so he's pretty fucking high rank.
Ooh.
I can pull some shit if we need to.
As long as you don't piss them off, I think you'll be okay. But again, I don't trust the Empire, considering what happened with Izzy's brother. Also, Izzy should probably disguise himself.
Mayhaps.
Man,
Did you do that? No.
I would hope you would.
Anyway,
I feel
This
like
is-
Leo's
Why would
okay.
Izzy think he needs to hide himself?
You literally broke the law. We are all aware.
Shush. We don't need to talk about that.
Anyway,
we don't need
so-
to think about it.
shifting gears. We are back to the west coast. And you guys have been traveling a couple days. It has been more snowy on the west side. And eventually, after the couple days, you just arrived at the town. You got the message, and now you have
Nighttime.
arrived at the little. Yeah, it's a night. It's around nighttime. So
Okay, so Wilhelm, I'll assume this is like during the message, and Wilhelm's going to relay. So the other group ran into a hitch already.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
I'm gonna do it in our room, so that way nobody can eavesdrop.
okay.
And I would have had Gunter turn into the dogs that my dad keeps, the mage hunter dogs.
So to keep in mind, I would like to say, a bit of irony because I just realized this. The town you enter is mostly populated by Goliaths.
Oh,
Hmm.
big boys,
Yes,
Awesome.
so everything's a little bigger.
big boys and girls.
hmm
Where Leo should have been, so he can actually sit in a fucking seat that fits.
I'm gonna do it in our room and have just Gunter sit outside the door
hmm
and kind of try to stay, decently quiet. I will just be like, so apparently, at the peak of the mountain, there is an Empire encampment. So for the last few days, they've been turning away people, and only the people with the right paperwork are being able to go up, which I don't know why they're up there. It doesn't make any sense. They've never been up there before. I mean, I would know.
Yeah. It's a pretty isolated area, so you don't understand why.
It's not really making a lot of sense.
hmm
It doesn't really make any sense. That mountain is very isolated. It's not like a tactical advantage or anything. And they have a heavily guarded battalion up there.
Well, higher ground is always an advantage.
Not that high. It's away from everyone. It's even away from the town they're guarding. It's a day away. It's not tactical. It's not anything. Which is why I'm worried. I told them to try it if they really feel like it, because Leo has some strings he can pull, but I feel like he's going to need Aletha and I to start flashing papers and tell them that the Dragon Mark houses want to look into this. Gonna runs his hands through his hair. Something is up, and I do not like it. They shouldn't know about what's up there. The book is the only thing that tells the exact location. So if they do, they found it on accident. Or something else found it first and led them to it. I don't know. But frankly, the 5 of them can't take on a heavily guarded battalion. And I don't trust Barry to keep his fucking mouth shut and not piss somebody off.
Fair enough.
So tomorrow, I want to get my work done fast so we can head over there.
Makes sense.
I guess I'll talk to whoever the lawmaker is. What are the law officials called in this world? You know, like
there's various names depending on the region you're in.
What would it be here?
I'm trying to think real quick, because you are in a Goliath area, so they have a very specific one.
Is it the lawmaster? Is it like a constable? Is it a...
It is a... Oh, come on, I had it. I had it right at the tip of my tongue. The key keeper, that's what it is.
The key keeper. That's like their law enforcement, the person who doles out shit.
Yeah. Usually the head of it is called the key keeper.
Okay. Alright, this would be common knowledge for me?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tomorrow I'll go see if I can talk to the key keeper. I will flash as much paperwork as I need to do it. But ask if there were any incidents in the past month. She said, how long ago was it? Like a few months?
No, it's like, I believe I said it was a few years.
Yeah, a few years ago involving an Aarakocra and a spellcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Wilhelm's like, yeah, this isn't business. This is me doing the barkeep some justice.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh, great. Great. So let me give you a speed recap.
Okay.
There's a battalion on top of the mountain where the other group is.
Uh-huh.
Battalion of Empire schmucks. Leo can pull strings.
Mm.
I told him if they get turned away or don't feel like doing it, wait for us because me and you can back him up.
Wait for us because Aletha's gonna start shank some people.
No, I'm just talking about our papers. Our rich people papers. And then Wilhelm kind of let out that he's here to do something for the barkeep because he just now mentioned a spellcaster and her, and he's going to be like, look, any of you can judge me if you want, but I don't like errant and misuse of magic.
Wilhelm, I want you to try and remember the last time I ever fucking judged you. I support you in whatever the fucking shit you do. If you feel like you gotta do this, fucking go do this shit.
A real best friend. A real homie.
Sibling power, go.
Wilhelm's going to be like, the reason why that woman can't fly is because she moved here and they thought she was an Empire sympathizer. Because this side wasn't too keen on the Empire controlling Vinsburg. So a mage... it was just one mage, right? Or did it...
Yeah,
she said
a mage.
She got jumped by multiple people, but the mage was the one who did it.
Yep. It seemed like multiple instances, and then that was the one that got her.
Okay. That was the one that did it. That's the one he's concerned about. She had been getting harassed multiple times. Nothing major. But then she got jumped one day, and that mage... Oh, okay. Good to know.
Crunchy noises.
Wilhelm says, and she was mortally wounded with magic, and I feel like I have a responsibility, even though I quit doing that job years ago, to deal with this person. I don't know if deal means kill them or get them arrested. I'm just letting...
Aletha nods sagely, pulls out her quarterstaff. Well, you know, I got the bonky stick.
Aletha is the realist.
If I really want to handle this myself, but if any of you need to get involved, get involved.
Yeah, yeah. If you need help, just fucking say the word, and I'll fucking stab a motherfucker.
Man, Aletha is that ride or die bitch.
Aletha is ride or die.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Aletha was like, I will fight a whole fucking army for you. You just say the word, bitch.
Wilhelm's also gonna turn to Dex and be like, Dex, do you know how to forge documents? Maybe you can forge us some documents, letting Leo and
that's no biggie. I can do that, no problem.
I assume she could just copy the official writing on my papers, correct? Or they?
Yes,
Oh,
but you
but
would
you
also
could-
have to
wait,
know
wait.
what the information is. You will have to possibly make a check or find a copy.
Wait, you have things.
I do?
You have a name and handwriting of a fucking soldier of the Empire.
Oh, shit.
You have Leo's fucking contact.
You don't know. Leo never told you what his position was, or if it has changed.
That's true, you never told me.
Well, I don't know what his position is right now.
I imagine Aletha, like as she says, I'll stab motherfucker. She just reaches into her belt, pulls out a fucking switchblade.
I really need to stop. I really need to stop giving you nudges, guys, because it doesn't feel fair.
Give us all the nudges. All of
mean?
them.
No, I do that to you.
I know,
That's
I
not
know.
a
I just
nudge,
feel like I'm
that's-
overbearing you guys, and I don't want to do that.
No, that's you clarifying information.
All right.
Yeah.
You could also just make official military documents for Leo.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Just
gonna.
put his fucking name on it. You know his title. Wilhelm, you know his title.
I do. Well, I'm just saying she should just, or they should just make all the like a joint, like Leo and company, sort of thing. You know what I mean? Just in case.
Aletha just holding
We'll
the
say-
switchblade, like.
And then you can have Gunter as a
You
plane
know,
falcon come deliver it.
If there's someone that you would like me to, because the disguise self, if there's someone you'd like me to act as or disguise myself as, that might help us, I'd be happy to.
I don't think I know anybody. I quit being in the military years ago. I don't really remember. I think forging the document should be good.
Aletha, just thinking back, like, the last time she saw anybody involved in the Empire's military, she just fucking whacked them with a stick.
Theoretically, I could disguise myself as like a child, right? Like I could be. Would that help the story?
Hello?
You can only be a foot shorter or a foot taller.
How tall are
Be
you?
a tall child.
I want
could
you to
be a
keep in
lanky
mind,
little.
you're trying to be a child in a military encampment.
No, but I'm
Get
trying to
some
wonder,
rest,
like,
tall child.
what if? Because if we're, is it a family? Like, how are we?
No,
Like, what
just-
is our cover story?
His entourage. Just the paladin and his entourage.
What purpose do we have being there officially, though?
To
What are
accompany
we
the
telling them?
To accompany the paladin in the search of a holy relic.
So I could be like a young kid in training, a young cleric in training.
I would not
theoretically.
do that, because then they're gonna ask you questions.
And then I could be like a nervous kid who doesn't know the answer to the question.
I'm going to. They won't let you in then. They won't trust you. You need. I love the idea, but it would. I don't think it's gonna work. If they are like tightly armored and they're not letting common folk up, they're not gonna let a nervous squire up.
I'll remember all the things. Oh, our god is he's
No.
great. What do you mean
No.
that's a she? God damn it!
No.
Anyone should be doing this, it should be a Lithra who knows the platinum
Why did I
dragon.
go for almost Ash Ketchum?
Also,
It just was Ash Ketchum.
just so basically, what Dex should forge is like, Leo and in the company of, 2 members of the Dragon Marked houses and their entourage are to be allowed access to yada yada for looking for a holy relic that is supposedly on the peak of this mountain. Something like that.
Should I dress like a competent rogue then?
You could just dress as a bodyguard. Like the outfit you have right now, your leathers and shit, just change your face if you want to.
What do you mean outfit with leathers? What?
You're a rogue. You only get leather armor.
No, but I've been dressed as a Russian little stoner for the last bit of time.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's just your
Russian
coat.
stoner.
It's just your coat and shit. You're focusing on details we don't need to focus on.
I beg to
Fine.
differ.
Thank you.
The growl has returned.
Yeah, honestly, this sounds like very important shit to me.
No. Okay. So basically just, giving permission to Leo, the 2 members of the Dragon Marked houses, and their entourage access to investigate the this location for the supposed holy relic here. Just something like that. Just to gain access if we really need to.
Man, I can't wait till I get a chance to fucking play Rich Girl Ether again.
They just copied exactly what you said, Nico. Minus,
Okay.
minus the uncertain lines.
I give them
The yada
like,
yada yada.
I give them
Yada.
examples of the official paperwork that I have to go off of.
Okay. Yeah, I'll copy the fonts and the seals and shit on it. Do I need a roll? Anything
Yeah, you gotta
specific?
roll. It is a.
Sleight of
Are you
hand?
proficient?
I assume
Yes.
you are.
All right, just make
And
it like a
forgery?
sleight. Just make it a sleight of hand check, cause for your proficient.
Yeah.
Just a flat check. Wait, do you have any? Are you using any Do you have any documents that?
I have
It's a-
official documents stating my pedigree and shit they can use to make it sound officious.
It's
Alright.
a 23, by the way.
Damn!
Nice.
Fuck!
So,
Holy shit!
That was I have a plus 13 in sleight of hand.
Jesus fuck! Wait, so
damn.
you rolled a 10?
I guess.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dex rocks.
If you have a plus 13, that means you just rolled a fucking 10.
Yeah.
Go
My
Dex.
God.
Go Dex.
I
Yeah.
assume that doesn't take long. I will, because we're going to sleep. So I'm going to use the
5
sending
minutes, like-
spell to send the eloquence. Dex has forged documents to let us pass if we all need to meet up. Basically,
you
just gonna
for-
let her.
Thank you for letting me
no.
know. Well, I'll relay to the rest of the group.
Is Eloquence gonna tell him what Leo decided to do?
Yeah, she relayed the information.
That he's gonna go out and look for soldiers in the actual Dwarven city or town.
Yep, she'll
Yeah.
let them know like we're gonna be searching out information. But yeah. So
Then I guess we go to bed unless any of the other party members I'm with have shit to say. 'Cause I gotta go find the key, the
Mhm.
key keeper.
Jake, Leah, do you have anything you guys want to
No.
say
Me?
or do? You're not in this party.
I thought you said my name. I'm sorry.
No.
Leah.
Oh, I can't
hello,
hear.
me.
Yes,
Nah.
I know who you are. I'm sorry.
Well, Bren,
Apologize.
Eden.
You're good, bro.
Was that a yes? That you have something to say or do?
Everyone-
No.
Okay.
Um,
You cut out and all we heard was
Yeah. That's what I was like, what?
It was just me panicking.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
worry.
sorry. All right. So shifting back, you guys settle in for the night, and morning comes. Easy. So you make your way towards probably I guess essentially the best way to describe it is like a sheriff's office, but it's just called the gates.
Oh, I get it. Gate, key keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I get it.
And I assume you enter in.
Yep.
So, who's with him, by the way, before I start?
Marius is with him.
I
Alright.
assume everybody.
It's not everyone.
Okay, just making sure.
I assume we're strolling up to present a united front.
So, you
We're all T-posing to assert dominance.
you
That'll be
see
hard.
walking out from the back, which you assume is to like a cell area, from like a large arching gate, is this older, very tall and what the fuck is the term? I can't think of it. Tall, imposing Goliath woman.
Oh,
She has a half-shaven head, and dreads going about to like her shoulder. Steely gray eyes, darker gray skin, and elaborate tattoos that look like a depiction of like gates and locks.
makes sense.
And she turns to you is like, "How can I help you?"
Oh, boy. Morgan, I'm going to, I am actually wearing my official shit, like my
Okay.
pin and my ring.
Mhm.
It's on a chain, not on my hand, because, you know, wearing a ring in the cold is a bad idea.
Good plan.
As you can see, madam, I'm a member of the Canis family, and I'm here on official business. I'm looking for someone.
Who is this person you are seeking?
Well, I do not know a name, but there was an incident that happened a few years ago involving a mage, someone of arcane casting, and an Aarakocra woman being scarred for life and unable to fly. Do you have any records of this?
Though
I am.
not a lot of paper records are from the point when this village was forming before my people took claim to it as they were attacking our tribes. The instances weren't lost. Before then, I was given recounts of it. She's going to think for a moment. There were a few incidents involving mages in the area causing trouble. Mostly older folk. They don't tolerate when things change or others disagree. They act like cowards and try to end it swiftly instead of brawling it out, in my opinion.
Oh, right, Goliath just beat the shit out of each other.
But with an Aarakocra, there were two instances with Aarakocra and a mage. One had a scuffle with, I believe they said a female Aarakocra.
That is the one I would be curious about.
Well, he had a repeating incident, but it would be his final incident with another.
Do you happen to know where this individual is?
somewhere apart of the mountains, 6 feet under.
Oh. He's dead?
She's referencing the mage.
He's like, so he's already dead.
Mm.
Damn.
The second incident was a confrontation from the second Aarakocra. Did not take kindly to giving him a chance to fight back. He fought, ended him. Seemed to have a grudge.
So there was a male Aarakocra that got killed? What you telling me?
No.
Oh, both of the mages are dead.
No. Same mage.
Same mage, but an Aarakocra killed him?
Mm-hmm. And this was the incident after. It was a male Aarakocra that killed him.
Oh. Her husband did it before I could. Great, I'm here for no fucking reason. I love when I waste my time in a D&D game. Great.
Though there are some issues, it seems.
I mean, issues.
Area where conflict came about is not right. Gated off area from passerbys and wildlife. I don't like the area. I am not familiar with the magics of this realm. I prefer
She's
to
from
use my
fucking
axe.
Jotunheim?
You don't know.
What the fuck?
You don't know.
You don't know things.
I kind of want to roll an insight on her because that would tick me off as strange because Goliath's
roll
are
insight.
normally-
Roll
I'm
insight.
gonna. It's a good thing I had Gunter turn into a mage hound because they are made for killing mages.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry, I got pulled away to do something. What did I miss?
The mage that we wanted to come here for is already dead.
Oh. Okay.
Chris, was it safe to assume that her husband fucking came here and finished the fucking job?
Yeah.
That big guy?
Yeah, you could probably
Okay.
put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah, but we did find out that the land where the confrontation is weird. She doesn't like it.
And you're inciting her to
but-
see where the fuck she's from.
Yeah, I got an insight of 21.
21, nice. You looked her and you kind of noticed that her voice is a little weird. It's not usually like the common accent of Vinsfer. It kind of cuts your head. It's like, oh, she's a Jotunheim Goliath. No wonder.
Great. Hey, so she's probably a bit bigger than the other ones too.
Oh yeah, why do you think she's the key keeper?
Okay. I'll be like, strange. Do you mean the land is rotting? Or poison?
Anomalies happen as if something curses it.
I could maybe take a guess that when the mage died, he uttered a curse before. I assume I know who did it, finished him. We could have a look for you. I gesture to Nevu. My friend here is an accomplished druid, and I am quite the arcanist. We also have a ranger.
That
Marius
would be
just like waves a little bit. Just like
that
okay.
would be
Little bit of hitting.
appreciated. How I will let them know you have permission by me to go in. Though
Excellent.
be cautious. I have lost some youngsters to their carelessness there.
We will.
She kind of shifts slightly and just clears her throat. Like, so come to the east side of the village around. She kind of looks to the sun's like, when the sun's a little past the high point, so like 2 o'clock.
Okay. I'll look to the group. I'll be like, we might as well do something while we're here. Meanwhile, Wilhelm in his head, the one time I tried to do something nice for somebody. Fucking great.
I mean, you're technically doing something else nice.
I mean, also me kicking myself in the ass because I feel like I'm now wasting time.
I mean, maybe
hell
not
of-
fully. Anyway, is there anything else you guys want to do before 2 o'clock hits?
Do you guys have anything else to do?
To prepare? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm. All right. So,
I as a player, I'm gonna go grab some cookies. I'll be back.
nice.
Sorry.
Have fun.
You do that, man.
All right. So, 2 o'clock comes around and you head to the east side of the village. You travel a little bit before you see kind of like this boulder like encircled area, very large. And you only see like one archway. Kind of what you would see. I'm trying to think of you know the circle of like stone. The circle of
Talking about
stones and
stone?
arches. Yeah.
Think about Stonehenge.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been there.
Yeah. It's
I
like
have
one
not.
one of the entrances look like one of the stone hedges.
Okay,
Yeah.
Chilling.
cool.
And you
Also
see,
foreboding.
and you see 2 younger guys, maybe they're like 20s, and they look like twins. Though they do look similar to the keykeeper.
So probably her children.
You could assume. And they look to you as like, are you the folks that the keykeeper has sent to us?
Yeah.
You may pass. And they move apart the glaives that they had, which are fucking massive.
Yeah, those glaives make normal glaives look tiny.
And you guys are able to pass through into this kind of misty area.
Everybody stay on your guard. Hold on. I'm going to because Gunter is a mage, he's a mage hound.
Mm-hmm.
He has something called magic sense,
Mm-hmm.
where he would activate it, and it is
Mhm.
120 feet of him. This trait works like detect magic, but it itself isn't magic.
All right.
So he's just gonna be sniffing around for any weird magics.
Before he even enters, you see his fur raises on end. He is uneasy.
Oh, is he angry?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, right now he's about the size of a Tibetan Mastiff, so I don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
Yeah.
No. Oh, jeez.
Oh, lordy. So, you guys pass through, and they click the glaives back together. And you guys walk through. All of you feel uneasy, like you got goosebumps.
Marius pulls out his bow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
trust me, the dog has a fucking +6 to perception and advantage. He's
Oh
good.
man, the other party gets combat.
We might.
I should have had a tavern fight.
Honestly, you could have fought the Dilf.
You
Could've.
could have.
I could have fought him for his information.
Yeah, and won.
Give me your info,
You
Yeah,
could've.
sonny boy.
I'm gonna let you know. In
How
this
do you
form,
talk to older men?
What?
No.
Sonny boy?
okay,
Jesus.
Gunter in this form, his bite is 3d10 +4. I don't want to be on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Oh, Kenny, I
I do.
panicked.
So, you
Good.
guys keep going. Navu, you catch something from the corner of your eye, and I assume you probably tell the group to freeze.
Oh,
Jake?
hold on. He's typing.
Yes. Do you stop the group from moving as you notice something moving in this mist? Or do you keep going?
Hippie typing.
Oh shit, yeah. No,
Are
I
you
don't.
on the bathroom floor?
He's not feeling well. I am so sorry. That is fair.
Is Jake puking and trying to play D&D right now?
Do you need to leave?
Jake, no.
No, please don't force yourself to play if you're not feeling well.
Please prioritize your health over D&D.
Yeah, we only have 30 minutes left. If you need to go, you can go.
Yeah, like please take care of yourself.
So that's where I get it from. No wonder I can't take care of myself. I'm concerned the family.
I'm gonna fight both of y'all.
Damn it.
I don't know what y'all are talking about. I can't relate at all. Nope. Nope.
I'm gonna sit here and look in the general direction of you, Ian.
He just stares in the direction of Canada.
Just stares north.
I look in the direction of fucking Michigan all the time. Just in the general direction. I have it mapped in my room on a
Be
compass.
like, I fucking see you, Canada. I see you.
Yeah, go take care of yourself.
I'll
I hope you feel
update
better.
you. I will update you after the game.
Yeah,
I hope you feel better, man.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Feel better, Jake.
Don't be sorry.
Don't
Your health comes
apologize.
first.
Yeah,
I
we care
assume
about you.
she lets us know, and I assume Gunter's
Yeah.
doing the loud, like, livestock dog bark
Yeah.
where he knows there's something there.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Good
first off, maybe like
Feel
probably,
better, man.
like yeah. So she freezes you guys and she points your attention ahead, and
Coward.
you see something moving now. Almost blending into the fog almost is this figure. Kind of floating, robes kind of swaying a little bit.
Oh no!
And it's just kind of standing there right now.
Is it a ghost? Like, is it see-through?
Do you want to make a history check for me, Wilhelm?
I can make a history check for you. You bet your sweet bippy I can. Natural 20 for the tune of 28.
Hell yes. So, you know exactly what the situation is looking at this. This is a rare chance of running into them or even having them manifest.
Oh.
This is a very special type of undead.
Oh, joy.
A special kind of what?
Great, we
Undead.
love that.
Wow. The one type I'm good against, and I'm not fucking there.
Look, it's alright.
It's alright.
As long
It's
as
okay.
Lich.
They often are invoked from particularly an overcharge of their magic as they're dying.
Okay.
They're called mage wraiths.
Oh!
Age race.
Hey, at least Alether can punch it.
I can punch it. My punches are magic.
You can punch ghosts.
However, you do know that if you can isolate it within you do know this is a specific way of handling mage wraiths. You need to isolate them in a dispel magic usually, or an anti-magic field.
I don't think we have that.
I have Dispel Magic always prepared.
Oh, dispel mat. Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
either of the
it-
two, but depending on what you have available will depend on what you need to do.
I was
Well,
thinking
I
of
have Dispel Magic.
What you
I do
have-
not have Anti-Magic Field.
Yeah.
That's super high level.
Yeah.
That's
For-
like 7th level, isn't it? Or some shit like that?
It's like 5th or 6th, it's up there.
It's pretty epic. But
You're not that strong.
you
Nope.
if you use a dispel magic, it stuns them for a certain
Nah.
amount of time.
Or like using dispel magic on a construct.
In a sense. But they will come back to life if you don't act fast enough. But if you can be able to dispel them and take out their magical essence, which is usually basically the core that keeps this being undead, you were able to
Oh.
dispatch of it fairly quickly.
I
But
know this
not a
isn't
lot
an
of people know
option.
this.
I know this isn't an option for our group because we're not high enough level yet, but I assume an anti-magic field will do the job for us permanently.
Yeah,
Probably.
essentially.
Yeah. Because it would be encompassing the core.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now, are the cores in the wraith or on the body?
It's in the wraith because
Okay.
you could probably assume
That-
that the body has long since decomposed.
That
Okay.
simplifies things.
I am going to, as Wilhelm's going to be like, okay, it is going to attack us at any moment. So here's the plan.
Mhm.
I am going to cast Dispel Magic on it. And whoever is there, you grab the core. If you
boy.
grab the core and damage, you have to destroy it, correct?
Yes.
Grab the core and do as much damage to it as possible because the Dispel Magic will keep it stunned in a state. And Wilhelm's gonna like roll up his sleeves and kind of get the magic flowing. He goes, "Are we ready?"
Nevu nods.
Let's fucking go.
And I'm gonna whistle and have Gunter charge it.
All right. Gunter charges, and upon hearing the whistle, though, the wraith turns around and with this old man face originally being seen, like older mage, like probably in his 60s, turns to you before it forms into this grotesque screaming face, and it screeches at you.
Ooh boy.
Lovely.
Good thing mage hounds have brave.
Mm-hmm. So, I won't make you guys roll initiative because this should be fairly quick, given that you rolled a nat 20. So we'll do like monster of the week kind of shit. So.
Ooh.
So what do you guys do?
I'm immediately casting
Yeah.
Dispel
That's the first.
at
What
just to put some stank on it.
Mm-hmm.
Stank, some
Just
stunnies.
put some absolute stank on it. I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
4th level. Okay.
Oh,
So these black and red arcane chains just shoot out of. Oh no, it's not. So out of Gunter's shadow, jump out 2 greyhounds that are like flickering with red and black energy,
That's different.
and they kind of just lunge at it and grab at it.
Mm-hmm. And there's also just this pulse as it like affects an area.
Yeah.
All right, let me look what I can do.
All right.
What are my features? What are my features?
All right. What are you guys
What?
doing?
This is
I'm
cinematic
looking.
as fuck.
Ooh, okay. How far away is this thing?
It's like 30
So we
feet.
need to like try and like grab the core.
Just
Or damage the core.
grab or damage.
Okay.
Can I cast Hunter's Mark on the core, or does it
Make
have
a-
to be
make a
on like
perception
the
check
whole
for me.
thing?
Make a perception check because you
Okay.
do have to locate it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Ooh, good thing I'm proficient in those.
Like I have DC in
Except
mind.
that I rolled a 9.
You can't.
Wait, you said the DC was 9?
No. I said I have a DC in mind.
Oh, I thought you said the DC of 9 and I rolled a 9 and I got really excited.
Oh, I'm sorry. But you kind of look to it. It's too busy thrashing with the shadowy dogs binding it at this moment, but it is
Okay.
still. It is not moving in place, and it's not moving anywhere from the place it is. It's just thrashing.
You can just
Okay.
shoot it.
I'm still casting Hunter's Mark on it. That was just to see if I could pinpoint the core.
Yeah, you still have it.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
a bonus.
Hunter's
action.
Mark. It
Mhm.
is. It's bonus to damage.
Yes.
So I'm going to shoot it with my arrow.
Mhm.
with the arrow. With
All
the
right.
arrows.
Well, you just
Oh
shoot.
yeah,
With
because
a bow.
if you shoot the core, oh no, the
Mhm.
core doesn't take extra damage. But
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with one of my +1 arrows that I got for
Okay, good
not
plan.
Christmas.
Yeah, that's Christmas.
Winter's Crest.
Winter's Crest. I said not
yeah,
Christmas.
the ones that
Uh,
Wilhelm made you.
Yeah.
All right.
So that is
Yeah, because I assume normal arrows would just go through the thing.
a
Yeah.
23 to hit.
Fuck.
Definitely hits. Roll your damage.
So that's the regular damage. So that's 6 plus rolling Hunter's Mark. So that is 11 damage.
All right.
What
So that's
stun
6
does.
damage. So it's 6 damage total.
Because you said it was stun.
No,
yeah?
11
No,
damage.
no.
Total.
It takes half because you didn't hit the core. You didn't identify what the
Okay.
core was, but you still did damage to it.
Okay. So yeah, so this thing is stunned, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
They got a
I think
second
I can
arrow.
I can do a second arrow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Also,
try
the
and...
stun doesn't
You
Marius
have,
have
you
advantage.
have an advantage on your attack roll.
Oh yeah, right. My bad. Well, I mean, you
I
still
didn't take
hit.
it the first
I
time.
mean, you
but
still
I
hit.
got
So...
a really high roll the first time.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll 13. That is a nat 20.
Yes.
That's a 28 to hit.
Okay.
Yes.
You aim, and as you release the arrow, you kind of flick your wrist up, and you watch as it pierces through, like, it's right above its clavicle, like in its throat, and it lands. It lands, and it gives a piercing shake. Roll your damage.
Roll damage, and it's still on Hunter's Mark.
And you do see something glowing, like in
3
various colors.
plus-
So 6.
Lovely.
Alright, so
No.
it's-
Hunter's Mark is its own roll. So
Yeah, I
that's
know.
5.
So
but
the arrow
it was the
damage
nat
double-
20. So
double.
yeah.
10.
Does that double the whole damage? So is
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
10?
Whole damage. So it's 10.
10.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
So you managed to hit the core. Holy shit.
Now there's
Alright.
an arrow shooting. Now there's
Yeah.
an arrow sticking
It-
out of the core.
The core, it dispels the it disintegrates the thing, but you can definitely tell it's glowing around at its neck now. You found
It
the
was
core.
not happy.
And this
Oh
is going
no,
to
it's
help
not.
you. Is that all you got?
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing,
Alright.
Alethra?
Well, I'm gonna run up to it, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Of course.
I've liked how recently I've been flavoring Alethra that she doesn't use her quarterstaff like a monk should. She uses it like a baseball bat.
God damn
She's
it.
an unconventional monk.
She is going to.
Advantage on all these hits.
Oh yeah, no, this is gonna be great.
Guys, I have made a purchase.
What have you purchased?
They should buy.
South Park, The Stick of Truth, and the Fractured Butthole.
Yes.
Good games.
I got them
Uh,
for the Switch.
That's good.
Nice. Anyway, so
Again,
what's
Okay,
your
so
to hits?
my 2 quarterstaff to hits, I'm aiming for that glowing spot, of course, are 26 and a dirty 20.
Okay, hit. I will say you already hit the core. You hit the core because you saw that fucking glow. It's not. It doesn't take much for you to figure that out.
Ooh, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. 23 damage. And
Ouch.
then I'm going to use a key
Well-
point TO.
Well,
Huh?
first off,
Uh-huh.
Don't say legendary
So-
action.
you punch. You
I
smack
retract
it to the
myself
left, and you
forward.
hear a further crack, like it sounds like how ice cracks.
Ew.
And then you turn it back around, and you like clock it down its head into its neck.
Mhm.
And you hear a shatter and a piercing screech as the figure disappears, the mist disappears, and
Nice.
you see the walls finally. You see this torn up area of old feathers that remain here that seem to have been preserved by this fog. You
Are they
see,
black?
like, yeah, they're black feathers.
It was heavy. Man,
Um,
I don't want to know what he did to that dude.
and you see something interesting. It seems like there's a
Huh?
pile. There seems to be a pile a little ways away from the center.
Gonna tell everybody to come over with me, but be careful.
Well, I'm standing over a shattered fucking.
Dude, that was some fucking teamwork. This was 2 nat 20s and Wilhelm holding that thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But,
High fives all around.
you guys approach and you see blowing in the breeze a tattered cloth of a dark
Oh.
cloak.
Found his
Um,
body.
Oh.
It is grotesque. This had no mercy to it.
Oh.
Like the face isn't even recognizable of who this person formerly was, or what
Wait.
the race was.
Did he like? It's just bones, right? Are these bones just like shattered?
You see, it's half decayed, so there are shattered bones you can
Ew.
see. But it seems like it got preserved by this fog at whatever state it was.
Ugh.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
Can I tell how he died?
The official cause of its death,
Blunt force trauma.
I don't think.
make
An
a
arrow
medicine
to the
check.
heart.
Make a medicine check.
Okay. I have a +2. But Jesus, I'm rolling hot tonight. That's a dirty 20.
Nice. You inspect it, and there is a lot of damage post and pre-death. Immortal.
Oh.
What killed him was his chest being crushed.
Oh.
Ooh.
Like an
Beautiful.
orange being stepped on.
That
a
is
foot.
not a
Yummy.
that's not a fast death. He probably
Mm.
choked on his own blood.
Yeah, you know what? Wait, hold on. Where was what killed him?
His chest got crushed.
Mm.
Yeah, so whatever
Ooh.
weapon he was
Lighted as
using was
bombs.
not fun to deal with.
I have a feeling it's a hammer of some kind.
Well, I was not incorrect. Blunt force trauma.
That's
Nope.
true.
Just not to the head, but
But
violently.
it
to
looks
the
like
chest.
he like. Does it look like he like pushed the body deeper into the ground? Like he was beating the shit out of the dead body?
Yeah, and
Oh.
also probably like tore it up the fuck
There's
out of it too with his talons.
He is a condor, so I have a
There's no-
feeling.
There's no kill like overkill.
I will say, you notice there's one of the ears is missing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he
I'm
kept the
done.
trophy.
Time for the necklace of ears.
Noted. I'm just gonna pick up the feathers. I'll bring it back to him.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever handful there are, I assume they match his wing feathers.
Oh yeah. Oh, they do.
These big ass condor feathers. Okay. Do we need to bury the body in a with the
Not
nat 20?
necessarily. Not necessarily. It's mostly just the magic that needed to get dispelled.
Mm.
So this can just be here.
Yeah, it can be left to rot.
Gunter pees on it.
Is he claiming it as his own?
No, he's
Oh,
peeing
yeah.
on it out of disrespect. This man was an asshole. Do I recognize the cloth? Like his robe? What
It seems
left?
like it seems like there's a standard black cloak.
So he was just some asshole.
You think?
Is there anything of interest on his body, or is it just wrecked?
You wanna roll
Yeah.
investigation?
I don't care that my dog peed on it. He peed on me.
All right.
Oh man.
Did your luck run out?
I think it. I got a 13.
It's disgusting to try to look through this thing because there are guts and such like sticking to it, like trying to pull
mean,
apart like
I did
sticky tape.
dissect shit on the ship. So this isn't new to me, but
Yeah, but it's like
oh boy.
rotting. It's like half rotted.
Ugh.
Just like
If any of you
imagine
want
like
to poke,
imagine
Ugh.
like you know, like if you pull apart flypaper, it's like all sticky and like trying to pull apart. It's like that between the flesh and the cloth.
Yuck.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Grody.
Mm-hmm. And it also looks kind of mummified because of the cold. So it's like a fun mixture.
No.
It's a fun
Ew.
mixture.
Well, I was just gonna say, if any of you want to look around to see if there's anything interesting in him, go ahead. But I can't find anything.
Please, shoving her hands into it, like, all right. No, she's just not.
But
She is.
you
He is
don't
a
find
gremlin.
anything valuable on him necessarily. But you do find a pendant.
A pendant of what?
An
Death.
old symbol that you can remember from some history classes.
Okay.
You had to learn about your home's history, after all.
Oh!
Well,
Is
at
it
least
old?
at least more so.
Wait a minute.
Like early Empire takeover kind of symbol.
Oh, this fucker was an old man.
Mhm.
Question.
Man.
This is a meta question, not an in-character question.
Yeah.
Similar symbol to what our one-shot characters might have seen.
Yeah.
Oh no! Ooh! I know what that means. Leah doesn't know what that means, but I'll
Nope.
explain after.
I am in the dark.
But
Oh, we should. Crystal has 8 minutes before her internet turns off. Okay.
Yeah, we should.
yeah, but I will say, you guys make your way back to the village. You explain the situation. You get the
Yeah,
Goliath's great thankfulness.
I tell
and-
her if she wants to give the asshole a proper burial, she can. Otherwise, he can rot with dog piss on him.
Yeah. She says here foul people like that don't deserve a hero's burial.
Alright,
Fair enough.
dog piss burial it is.
But
Dog piss it is.
yeah, but she does give you a different pendant. It looks like almost a
has the
Celtic
same
knot in a
symbol.
way, but it has 6 sides. And this, if you ever need help and you run into some of her family, to present that, because you have the favor of her family, as she's the elder of her family.
Oh, she's the matriarch?
Yeah.
Beekeepers.
And
Fam.
I will say you do hear her mutter as she walks away. It's like, now my daughters can rest in peace.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, I'm glad I did that.
Wow. You guys did a shit ton more than we did.
No, you guys found out a lot of info.
We went into a tavern and 5 minutes later started screaming that people were dying.
I'm gonna message Eloquence,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna let her know to call us if she needs us. We'll just stay in the town because it's not that far.
All right.
You guys played
you're in the other town, so
Ghostbusters,
it's a 3-day journey.
Yeah, but that's nothing on a fucking hour.
got vengeance, and made a Goliath
No,
lady
that's
happy.
it would have been a week if you were not on the owl.
Played
But yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, so 3 days isn't that bad. I'm gonna let her know that
Mhm.
as this is concluded,
Yeah.
I will tell her in Celestial her husband finished it before I got to it.
Finished first.
My
Sorry.
Wait, are you saying Eloquence's husband?
No, the Eric Coker's
Okay,
husband.
you were really
Saying it
confusing me. I was like,
Celestial.
what?
Yeah,
Are you
I was
not
saying-
speaking in your head? Or do you have to speak aloud?
No, I don't have to speak out loud,
It's a
but
choice thing.
Wilhelm does. Wilhelm does, so he's
Okay.
saying it in Celestial.
Yeah, but
Okay.
thank you for the update. Wow, that sounds like an interesting time. A lot more interesting than well, I mean, I think it's pretty interesting. Izzy screaming out, he's going to
Differently
die.
interesting.
That was a good
Great.
time.
Izzy already made.
Yeah.
Izzy made a scene.
Again, we,
I mean,
we
we
went to a
managed to
tavern and screamed people were dying. You guys did things.
But anyway,
I was just trying to help.
you're not in this conversation. You don't know what the fuck's being said.
Aww.
But anyway,
Varys
we'll
doing his
contact you
best.
soon. But I will. However, there is one thing I want to have happen real quick before we close out, because it seems like we're gonna have to do the thing I really wanted to next time. So I'm like, damn.
Oh.
We started.
But,
What is going to happen in the
I'm
5
wanting,
minutes?
I'm wanting one thing happen at least, because I want to at least get this new information.
Let it go.
Dex.
Uh-oh.
Even cooler.
Eden.
Equally as
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Now
we
you
hear
can.
you. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
the night eventually comes and you settled into sleep.
In the dome.
You
With
are
the clock.
resting, and you eventually find yourself in the field by the woods again.
Oh, thank the gods. Okay.
And you
Okay.
see the eyes again, the turquoise eyes.
Oh shit!
We haven't had a
Hi.
gemstone dream in a while.
Have you been?
The time has come.
Oh,
She pulls out a
Oh?
fucking gun.
just the time has
Oh.
come.
Already?
Yes. Though sooner than anticipated.
Did I do something wrong? Why is it sooner?
You did not do anything wrong. But it does mean it is time to share what you've been holding back.
Oh fuck! This is the big bad evil guy.
Hello.
Final
Dex is
boss.
actually
Hello?
the BBEG.
Oh wait, I
Right?
just realized.
What?
I just realized this means something. But continue. I'll say it after the game.
This is the final boss.
Are you sure already? Like we could go longer.
No. Time is of the essence.
Okay. Do you have any advice on like how to address it?
Eat
Yes.
shit and suck it up, Buttercup.
Be assertive. You cannot keep moving forward with careful feet forever. Sometimes it takes a bold action to make the killing blow or the right course.
You been? Have you been?
I don't really know what that means of how I've been. I am a being. I am existing.
Same.
Your existence?
Existence is futile.
But I will let you rest. But it's best not to hold your tongue.
I mean,
To be
I'm fine
prepared.
with the company if you want to stay.
I think you would rather prepare yourself than deal with another person. As I know that you don't like being pushed too far. And you like to be
But I'm
allowed
going
to be
to shove you off
private.
the deep end.
And the dream fades. You dream into the night. And we'll pick up next time.
They're gonna sleep in. They don't want to